Bonjour, welcome, and bonjour. The day is finally here. The day our class of 2021 officially graduate and receive their diplomas. I would like to first recognize that Dryden High School resides on the land of Treaty 3, and we are honored for sharing this land and the rich tradition and culture that our First Nations brings to DHS and our community. Now, a very special thanks to our DHS Student Grad Ceremony Committee and the endless work that they put in, and our staff advisors, Ted Mitchell, Cynthia Palermo, Cynthia Seitz, Tricia Lundstrom, just to name a few, and the countless other staff for planning around the ever-changing parameters given to the school and organizing this day. There is so much planning and work that actually goes in to make this ceremony a special celebration this year. Like I said, so many other DHS, Paul Darling for setting up this live streaming, Sapiro Surtzis for looking after the server, to our DHS admin assistants, working countless hours preparing for all the diplomas, the bursaries, scholarships, awards, everything to prepare for this day. The librarian and all our EAs and all our staff that are helping out this day as well. There are just too many to name that took part to create this very special day. I cannot forget our DHS community partners. They're from far and near that continue to sponsor, donate, scholarships, bursaries, awards. We and our students greatly appreciate your generosity and your support. Finally, I'd like to welcome and extend gratitude to the families, devoted friends of this year's graduating class. It's great that you can join us live from anywhere in the world. And most importantly, it is the class of 2021. It's an honor for me, as when I return to Dryden High School as principal, you too join me as new grade 9 students. I'm very proud of you and what you've achieved. And congratulations to each and every one of you. This year, your graduation is really a victory. The pandemic, ever present, did not derail each of you from achieving this milestone today. Congratulations. You've survived and you will thrive. A basketball legend just recently said, surviving means that you've come through a catastrophe, but you're still relatively intact. Thriving is about learning and growing as a result of an event. That's what this year's graduation ceremonies is about. Growing and learning and continuing on. Graduates, you do have the knowledge and skills from all your courses and classes, but most importantly, you have an inner strength like no others. You can rely on it when facing adversity in your future. I recently read a message given to young aspiring leaders. Look for heroes, not in the movies, not on YouTube, on championship podiums, but at eye level, within reach. The people in your life who face fear and did the right thing, who have shown you by example how to be bold. That is, prize bravery, not bravado. Prize all the moments of bravery, even the small unrecognized ones. You can be heroic whenever you choose, whoever you are. So please take with you and hold on to some critical lessons through your years at DHS. All of you have a foundation, and you're about to find out that it's a good one. Remember to take care of your well-being. Your success will greatly be proportional to the quality of relationships in your life. Never forget you're important. You have a voice. Advocate for yourself and advocate for others. Continue to challenge yourself, continue to grow, continue to be open each day for learning, and never stop believing in yourself. Please take advantage of opportunities as they present themselves to you each and every day, knowing what you do that moment will actually shape your future. Each of you can and will do great things. So here's my final words of wisdom. Find something you're good at, you're passionate about, that you enjoy. Be innovative, be creative, and make the world a better place. treasure the importance of family. Be a positive influence and be kind to others. These are just a few real secrets to fulfilling a career, your life, and happiness. Seize each day and make a difference. You're ready. It's time to get underway. I wish you your health, happiness, and peace. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again to the class of 2021.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alyssa McCready.
And I'm Liam Jones, and we are honored to represent this year's graduating class.
We'd like to welcome all of the students, parents, staff, administration, and guests, and thank you for joining us on this very special day.
We'd like to begin by acknowledging that we're gathered here today on Treaty 3 territory. We honor the First Nations, Inuit, Métis, and Indigenous people that have shaped our community into the beautiful and diverse place it is today. High school is like the Toronto Maple Leafs time in the playoffs. It's fun while it lasts, but it's over in the blink of an eye.
We began our high school careers as eager grade 9s, excited to jump into a new environment. There were certainly some nerves, but they wore off pretty quickly. We navigated the hallways, trying to act cool, but we knew our place on the food chain and left ample space in the hallways for older students. We discovered the cafeteria, and lots of us spent our entire savings on Subway. We joined clubs, sports, and begun to develop new friendships and relationships with our peers, coaches, and teachers. We got to choose our elective classes and experienced for the first time what it was like to have a little bit of academic freedom.
By the time grade 10 rolled around, we were pros at high schooling, but we found ourselves in a weird spot. We weren't seniors, and we also didn't get the same attention as we did as grade 9s. But that was okay, because it was at this time that we found TikTok, the revolutionary new app that caused us all to go through a phase where we aspired to be like Shakira and move our hips on camera. Although, that may have just been me. We found yet another social media platform to boost our procrastination levels to an all-time high. Overall, this year was filled with lots of memories, and we continue to add chapters to our high school journeys. Although we didn't know it at the time, this would be our last full normal year of high school.
We entered grade 11 more mature and ready to experience the noteworthy life of a senior. We now picked the majority of our classes, we were part of senior sports teams, and had an increased role in school productions. And we didn't have to worry about leaving enough space in the hallways anymore. We became mentors for the younger students, and we proudly represented our school well beyond the classroom. This year was filled with memories, and one that stands out to us was when we defied the laws of gravity and stuck the one and only Mr. Hodgkinson to the wall using blue and gold duct tape.
This year was seemingly the best one yet, until March break, when COVID-19 would change the entire dynamic of our grade 11 year. We were all excited as we thought we were getting an extended March break, but that wasn't the case. Instead, school remained online, and our screen time increased so dramatically it was almost as high as the future interest rates on our student loans. Masks and virtual learning in our pajamas became the new normal. As weird as it sounds, we began to miss school, not necessarily because we missed learning about the structures of the cell or writing essays, but we missed the atmosphere and the social interaction the school provided. We entered the summer glad to be done with online school and optimistic for an in-person final year.
Along came grade 12, and although things looked a little different, we were back in the classroom and happy to see everyone's faces once again, even if we couldn't see their smiles. We had cohort doors and a new quadmester system that limited us to seeing only a small portion of our own grade. It was a fast-paced curriculum and a struggle to stay participating in class for 2.5 hours, but at least we had some breaks where we could see everyone. There were no sports, no plays, no clubs, but we were a resilient group who adapted to the new normal and made the most of what we had. At the end of the third quad, we found out that we were going to be spending our fourth quad online, and that day would end up being our last official day we had as students inside of DHS.
Our fourth quad was completely online, and we finished our high school careers waking up at 8:45 for 8:50 classes and achieving some ridiculously high grades thanks to Google. Even though COVID-19 required us to be socially distant, in reality, it brought us closer together and gave us a better appreciation for the opportunities we had prior. COVID-19 does not define this graduating class, but is rather a testament to the versatility and resiliency this class is composed of.
It is also important that we remember the little things. Our locker locks getting stuck every morning before class, the way the main stairway always smelled like Subway cookies in the morning, the glares from older students as we walked on the wrong side of the hallways, the substitutes telling us to focus on our work while we laugh and talk with our friends, and the sight of seeing Mr. Hodgkinson walk around the school with a GoPro on his tie. As much as this accomplishment is about us, it goes without saying that we wouldn't be here today without our parents and guardians who have supported us from day one,
the administration who kept the wheels of the school spinning,
the guidance counselors who helped us apply to schools and dragged us across the finish line,
and lastly, our wonderful teachers. We may have made you rethink your career decision, but we are truly thankful for all that you have done for us. Your impact has cultivated us into the individuals we are today. So on behalf of the graduating class, we would like to thank everyone who has gotten us to this point. À mes camarades de français, nous avons accompli nos diplômes avec une deuxième langue. Et nous devons être fiers de nos accomplissements. C'était le choix de nos parents pour nous placer en français, mais c'est maintenant une partie de notre identité. C'était un privilège et beaucoup de plaisir d'agrandir à côté de vous, et je vous souhaite le meilleur dans l'avenir. Je vais saisir cette opportunité pour remercier M. Mackenzie et Mme Lundstrom pour leur conseil et pour améliorer nos compétences en français.
We began this journey hundreds of assignments ago, and it's been nothing short of a roller coaster. A path filled with many ups and downs, but today, all of our hard work has paid off, and we have officially made it past the finish line.
This graduating class is filled with talented and brilliant young minds. We're the future leaders, entrepreneurs, tradespeople, and healthcare workers of tomorrow, and we will continue to bring positive change to the world.
We are all moving on in our lives, and we are all going to embrace the beauty that this world has to offer.
Although it's sad to see high school come to an end, when one door closes, another one opens, and today, the biggest door of them all has just begun to open.
We ask everyone to continue to spend today focusing on the good memories and experiences that we shared during our time together. COVID-19 has caused enough loss and distraught to last a lifetime, and so we must choose to focus on the good memories we shared together and not what we missed out on.
With a final congratulations to all of you, we wish you nothing but success in your future endeavors. As Les Brown once quoted, "Life has no limitations except the ones you make." So we encourage you all to go take on the world, dream big, and have no fear of failure.
Soar high, Eagles!
Graduates, family members, and staff, it is an honor to share a few words with you on the occasion of your graduation. Graduation is a great time to reflect on your school journey. It's a culmination of many years of hard work. To your parents, I'm sure it feels like just yesterday that they were taking you to kindergarten. As Robert Fulgham taught us, there are so many lessons we learned in kindergarten. Share everything, play fair, don't hit people, put things back where you found them, clean up your own mess, don't take things that aren't yours, say you're sorry when you hurt somebody, live a balanced life, learn some and think some, and draw and paint and sing and dance and work and play every day. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup. The roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows how or why, but we're all like that. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. As you continued through the years, hard work, tests, assignments, exams, sports, clubs, friendships, field trips, fun, and so much more, the many experiences that you've had have helped to shape you into who you are today. The last year and a half of your secondary education has been challenging. However, you have thrived in the face of challenge. You are graduating. Through the many challenges, you gained an important life skill: resilience. Resilience is what gives people the emotional strength to cope with trauma, adversity, and hardship. Resilient people utilize their resources, strengths, and skills to overcome challenges and stressful times and to seek support when they need it. You have so many strengths. You have many talents and skills that will take you wherever you want to go. You have new skills that you developed as a result of the pandemic. A support network of family, friends, school staff, and community who are looking forward to watching you achieve your dreams. And strong character. Trust your judgment and make responsible choices that respect yourself and others. In the year 2030, it's predicted that your career will need cognitive flexibility, which is the ability to adapt to change and to deal with multiple ideas at once. Digital literacy and computational thinking, which is the ability to use evolving technologies. Judgment and decision-making, which is an ability to make sense of and understand all of the information and data that's coming at us. Emotional and social intelligence, which is the ability to collaborate, communicate, and have empathy for others. And a creative and innovative mindset to think outside the box. The pandemic has given you so many opportunities to begin to hone and develop the above skills. While you may feel that there were many opportunities missed, I encourage you instead to think of the many new opportunities and skills that you gained. They will serve you well in the careers of the near future. As you graduate, take a moment to thank your parents, guardians, and extended family for their ongoing love, guidance, and support. Thank your teachers and support staff who have supported you and prepared you for your next step, and your school administration who have ensured that every possible opportunity for you to learn and grow was available in your school. And most importantly, take a moment to be proud of yourself. As you go forward, never underestimate the power of your dreams, for if you believe it, you can achieve it.
Our grade 12 students have demonstrated exceptional leadership in a challenging time. You have committed yourself to your work, you've overcome difficulty, and you have been model citizens to your communities. As your Minister of Education, I want to say thank you. I know this is not the way you wanted to end the school year, for sure, but I want you to know, notwithstanding, you have demonstrated to our country what leadership looks like and what public service looks like. Because so many of you continue to give back through this pandemic, volunteering and committing yourself to our recovery and to the health of our neighbors and friends. That is leadership. That is the generational leadership our province needs from you. And you've shown it this year, and I know you will do every year as you embark on a new chapter in your life. If you're going to university or college, post-secondary, the skilled trades, or right into employment, you have the skill sets to achieve your full potential. So continue to be hopeful and optimistic. Continue to have that fire in your belly, that energy in you, to continue to demonstrate your strengths as Ontario's leaders today and well into the future.